Here's a simple principle I would like to share with you. So 5 steps you can consider when it comes to getting back out there and making things happen, and know that you are more than enough. The principle is simply the following: PFOPP. Second, PFOPP. Let's go with the first P. P. The first P is simply for you have to play that video of yourself succeeding at the highest level. You have to play it basically night in, night out. You have to play it every single day. You have to picture yourself. You have to visualize yourself achieving that particular goal. You have to see yourself out there simply celebrating, simply say, yes, I made it. You have to visualize yourself. You have to see yourself out there. What color are you wearing? What is the color of your shirt? What is the color of your suit? What is the color of your dress? What is the color of that one particular pen that you're using to sign that document? You have to visualize yourself. You have to visualize the color of the shirt that the people in front of you or around you are wearing. What kind of suit are they wearing? What kind of dresses are they wearing? In what kind of room are you signing that particular document? You have to visualize basically to the, oh my goodness, to the minor detail. It has to be very clear in your mind. You have to hear in your own head all the voices, the people coming to say, oh, Mr. So-and-so, congratulations. You did it, you did it. You are absolutely amazing. You have to hear it in your head. The people are coming to simply say, well done. And you have to taste it. You have to taste, my goodness, that drink, that water, that juice you're going to drink right after signing that document. You have to taste it. You have to feel that feeling, oh my goodness, down to your spine. You have to feel exactly how you will feel when you've actually, my goodness, achieved that goal, and now you went to the dealership to buy that fancy car, that dream car of yours. You have to see yourself, my goodness, fantasizing about that moment. It has to be clear in your mind. You have to visualize it. You have to finish. Yes, you have to play that tape. You have to play that tape night in, night out. Every single night before you go to bed, you have to play that tape. It has to be clean. It has to be part of every fiber of who you are. In the morning when you wake up, within the first 90 seconds before you do anything else, you have to visualize. The taste must be present in your mouth. The taste must be present in your heart. That yes, you have already done it. Because once you achieve the ability to visualize and to clearly articulate how you're going to feel, what you're going to see, what you're going to hear, and what kind of mental conversation you're going to have within yourself, inner dialogue you're going to have within yourself, my friend, that's going to be basically how you're going to start priming yourself. So prime yourself, play that vision, prime yourself. That's the number one key thing to do. Number two, just imagine, not for yourself, just imagine that someone close to you has tried the same thing that you're trying to achieve and then failed spectacularly. And you are now the one assigned to go to that friend of yours and to console them and to give them words of encouragement. What are you telling them? How compassionate are you with that person? How patient are you with that person? How kind are you with that person? Just visualize that. And why this is important? Because when you can see yourself being patient, being compassionate, demonstrating empathy towards someone who has tried the same thing as you're about to try, it's going to simply give your brain a way to simply say that yes, you can be kind toward these kind of people who have done their best as far as the goal was concerned. You can be kind towards a person where the vision clearly articulated on paper and try and fail. You have a way to then offer them feedback, to bring them up and to lift them up, and that's absolutely important. Or for what? For simply giving yourself the ability to focus on one thing when it comes to your own performance. Instead of actually choking like I did, because I was now starting to look at many different things, many different moving parts I had to be aware of in order for me to have my best full performance. And eventually I choked because I was focusing on way too much at the same time. Focus only on one thing, one aspect of your performance, one aspect of your vision, one detail as far as the whole vision is concerned. Focus on executing at the best as far as you can. Focus on executing at elite level. Focus on simply delivering the best performance as far as that one particular element is concerned. Focus on one at a time. Be focused on one at a time. And this is very, very, very important. The first three elements of this formula will not guarantee success right away. I'll tell you why. As a matter of fact, this is me now speaking back to the young Dimitri. This is me now speaking now to the young Dimitri. So if I could walk back to those years and basically have someone, a coach like me, speaking in my ears, this is what I would like to hear from that coach. The coach will simply telling me that yes, you have to focus. You have to focus on playing that vision, visualizing. You have to focus on simply giving yourself permission to imagine yourself showing empathy towards someone who has fell in a similar situation. And you have to focus on one aspect of your performance and give yourself permission to show up at the best and elite level. But I will not stop there. I'll give the young Dimitri two last elements, crucial elements. I will simply tell him, my young brother, my young son, I would like to simply tell you one key thing. In order for you to show up at the track of life and give your best performance, you have to understand that you have to practice detachment towards your goal. You have to know what you want to achieve, but practice detachment. Detachment like a monk who simply saying that yes, I am not actually attached to the outcome as far as this particular thing is concerned, because my job is not to be attached, to be emotionally attached to what is happening around me. I have to rise above the circumstances around me. I will simply tell young Dimitri, be mindful, be present. Don't be anxious for nothing. Be mindful, be present. Rise above the circumstances around you. Rise above the laws around you. Rise above everything. Practice detachment. Practice meditation. Find a way to simply become detached from the outcome. Work on your breathing. Work on your breathing. Work on your breathing to a point where breathe from your diaphragm. Expand your diaphragm as you inhale and let it simply empty itself as you exhale. Expand your diaphragm as you inhale and let it simply empty itself as you exhale. Do that for at least 2 or 3 minutes until you go from being to basically breathing like a normal person. Why is this particularly important? Because as I was telling you a few days ago, a few years back in Japan, the samurais, before getting into a particular battle, they would simply be tested. Battle ready, they will be tested. They will simply put in a place where they will put a feather right under the nose. And they will just want to see the breathing pattern. Because if they could breathe in a way that the feather would not be pushed out, then it would simply say that yes, this is someone who has now mastered the art of detachment. But if the samurai who wants to go to the battle, but is breathing in a way that right after placing that feather under the nose, a few seconds later, the feather is pushed out, they will simply say, no, your breathing is simply telling us that you are anxious, and anxiety will get you killed on the battlefield and will get other people killed because you are going to choke and freeze on the battlefield. And this is absolutely key. So why am I telling you this story? Simply because there is this key thing that you have to understand when it comes to your own body. The machine that you call body. It simply goes by two things. The sympathetic and the parasympathetic part of your nervous system. The sympathetic is what is activating when you're in a place where it's about fight or flight. So everything is aroused, and you are basically, oh my goodness, on high alert. That can be good because it's telling you that yes, you have to know exactly what to do in order to survive. But when it comes to executing, my friend, on the battlefield, especially when it comes to your vision, it can be detrimental because that ability to concentrate and be present and to deliver like a monk is going to be simply nullified. So what you have to do is you have to always focus on being close to what's called the parasympathetic, which is basically a place of, a place of calm disposition that a samurai were required to have before being deemed ready for the battle. You have to simply focus on being on the level parasympathetic. Just calm down. Be present in the moment. Be present in the moment. Because once you actually go from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic, my friend, sky is going to become the limit. And the last thing you're going to have to focus on is simply the following. Simply go out there and focus on your purpose. Go out there and focus on your purpose. Because once you're focusing on your purpose and you can tell yourself that what I'm doing now is exactly what the world is looking for. What I'm doing now is exactly what my community is looking for. When you go out there and you say to yourself that yes, I am like this young man back in the days, the Steve Jobs of my community. I may look crazy, I may sound crazy, but I know I have the ultimate and deep conviction that what I'm about to deliver is going to revolutionize the way we do this thing called life. My friend, your purpose, the intensity of your purpose, the intensity of your conviction, the weight of your conviction, my friend, is going to go and simply cause people now to pay attention. It's going to go and cause the circumstances around you now to bow down, because even nature around you is simply looking for one key thing: a man or a woman of purpose. A man or a woman with deep and heavy purpose. Not light, but heavy purpose. A man, a woman who knows exactly what they are doing is about to change the way that we do this thing called life. And this is absolutely important. But as you actually show up with that kind of intensity, the one key thing to remember to do is to simply have fun. Because if you can have fun out there doing what you're called to do, my friend, all I can simply say is that sky is going to be the limit. All right? If you've been enjoying this video, please make sure to share it with as many people as possible. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that next time we put together a video, you can be amongst the first one to see it. Alright, now back to our presentation. I'm gonna stop right here. Before I go, just one key thing. As far as your vision is concerned, as far as where you want to go is concerned, now that you know that here there is a formula, a PFO, oh my goodness, PFO, PP, that you can actually use to help you jump propel yourself from where you are to the next level and come to a place where you're going to flip the switch internally in your mind and become the personal brand that's going to be commanding the attention of everything and everyone around you. My friend, you're going to become absolutely unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. But if you need any help as far as fine-tuning where you are and how you want to go to the next level, my friend, just reach out to us and we're going to be there for you to become the resource for you to help you fine-tune what needs to be fine-tuned in order for you to properly, properly flip the switch and get you to a place where you're going to become the unstoppable brand that you were so designed to be. Alright, I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so very much for watching. Looking forward to sharing more with you in the next videos. Until then, take good care and remember that you are significant. But in order for that significance, that measure of significance that you came within to become a reality, you simply have to do one key thing. You have to simply be intentional. And intentionality today simply boils down to 5 key steps. PFOPP. My goodness, play it out. Have a vision. Visualize yourself at the highest level. Number two, just visualize yourself being a man of empathy, a woman of empathy toward those who have tried the same thing and basically experienced failure but have not failed. Number three, for simply what? Focus on one step at a time. Focus on one detail at a time, being present. And last but not least, being. Just remember to focus on the parasympathetic. Work on your breathing. Just calm down. Work on your breathing. Calm down. Work on your breathing. Calm down. Practice mindfulness. And last but not least, focus on your purpose. Just know that your purpose is the most important thing that the world is looking for. And have fun while you simply pursuing your purpose. All right? Much love. Take good care.